Hey, I'm Jeff Caldwell. I'm the owner of Heating Green. We're here in Bellingham to check out FLUX Power Yoga and see how our infrared heaters have worked for them and their clientele. Come follow me, let's check it out.
My name is Melissa Longfellow, and we're here at my studio, FLUX Power Yoga, where I'm also an instructor. I've been a yoga teacher for over 20 years and opened my first yoga studio in 2009. So as I was thinking about setting up my newest studio, I knew that I wanted infrared heat because I had visited enough studios that had infrared heat where I knew that that was just the superior kind of heat. So people love it. They feel like immediately more relaxed and they can move their body more easily. I already knew about Heating Green because Heating Green had such a huge presence and still does in the industry. They were very responsive, very easy to work with. And I say responsive, they just got back to me right away and asked me all the questions that would make my heating panels work really well. Like, what's my building like? How many windows do I have? What's the ceiling height? And what's the ceiling made of? And so really helped me hash out the best solution. You know, the top things that people want when they come to a studio is really great instructors, and they want the heat. So rather than skimp on either of those, I know, and it's shown that it's worth it because people keep coming back. 4 years in, and they're working great. I'm satisfied, my students are sweaty, and I know they're happy.
Hey, I'm Jeff Caldwell again from Heating Green. This is our second yoga studio in one day. We just had a great workout, and now we're here at Intent Hot Yoga. We want to show you our heaters in there and get feedback from our client. Come on in and follow me. Hey guys. Good to see you, Tony. Good to see you, buddy.
When I decided to open a studio, I knew that infrared was a more therapeutic approach to heated yoga. So I wanted to build a studio where people could sustain their practice long term, but still get the benefits of the heat, warming up their muscles, good for their ligaments, things like that. So really at the end of the day, we went with Heating Green and infrared specifically for the therapeutic approach.
I think a lot of people that come in too, and they hear the word hot yoga and they're kind of scared, but then they take a class and they're pleasantly surprised. It's not like you're not hitting a wall of heat when you go in the room. It's actually just nice and comfortable, and you come out and you don't just feel drained, like she said.
When people ask about what's infrared heat, I always say it's like practicing yoga in the sunshine instead of like a sauna. I've never had issues with these heaters. I've gotten nothing but good feedback from my students. We try to make the aesthetic nice and airy and welcoming, and the heaters went perfectly with that. It looks great in the room and it feels good. And like I mentioned before, the infrared that makes it more accessible. So we have people from all walks of life that come practice, all ages, all different yoga abilities. A lot of yoga studios can sometimes have that kind of exclusive vibe, and we try to be really warm and welcoming, and it helps that the room is temperaturely warm and welcoming, but it also kind of encompasses that whole vibe that we're going for.